Today I'm showing you why the Tammer is one of the best, if not the best gun in the game. I haven't gotten all the blueprint guns yet, but besides the blueprint guns, which actually for most players you're not even going to grind all those out because of how much time it's going to take, the Tammer machine gun is the best gun in the game. Now, like I said, there might be a better blueprint gun, but I haven't got all of them. So as far as the general guns that you don't have to go out of your way to crazy farm for them, the Tammer machine gun is the best gun in the game, and it is a gun capable of putting out immense damage. Now, the general rounds is a huge selling point on it. We get 400 rounds when we need them just from picking up one pickup. That's not even with anything in the mods. Now, for the most part, these are pretty basic mods that you're going to get without much gameplay on the game. And these are excellent mods. All we want to do is up the fire rate, critical hit damage, critical hit rate, fire attack, anything increasing damage. Now this one, eventually you can remove, and you can even just up more rounds in your magazine. I just had this for a little bit extra damage on bosses. You're looking at like a 50% plus critical hit rate chance if you get like just a basic one on the gun and you up it in the mod. Second one I do like is the beam rifle for my secondary. Just gonna go through really quickly. For the recoil, you can up it on whatever guns you use, because as long as you're only hip firing and you're not ADSing, it really doesn't seem to make a difference if you increase the recoil. And that's another reason why the machine gun in general is one of the best guns by far in the game. And the Tammer has the ability to roll the highest DPS. So if you can get a good roll on a Tammer, then you can just keep upping it till you get it to 100, or get one that is 100 already. Now, as you can see, on the low end, it's putting out like 15k damage right now, 145 on a high end. Now, it depends on enemy resistances too, but the really nice thing about the machine gun in general is because the hip fire is so deadly accurate, like we don't even waste bullets if we never ADS. Wherever you're aimed with your hip fire is where you shoot. So it just makes the machine gun in this game so broken. And because we're only looking at maybe, I never timed that, I want to say that's kind of like a 3.7 maybe second reload time. It's not a long reload time, especially comparative to the SMGs and the ARs, which don't even hold a fraction. Like, you're looking at either a third or a fifth of what the machine gun can hold. Plus, when you actually increase the capacity on the Tammer or any of the machine guns, you can easily get it up to like 120 plus rounds in a magazine. So you're looking at a gun that can do immense damage, a very capable and manageable reload time, and especially for Ajax, who you're already basically, well, you are the tank of the game. Let's face it, Ajax has the most survivability, really good offense, defense, and when you put in just crazy amounts into HP into him, this is just for doing a boss. You don't need that. Just go all defense, defense, skill, power, HP, and just rack those percentages up, especially HP and defense. Then just sitting back with this machine gun when you can take a hit or two, like you can really lay stuff out with this machine gun. So like I said, you don't need much in it. Definitely do want to do your max capacity up on a good Tammer if you're liking this style of gameplay. Then, like, I only have two here for the modules. Like, that doesn't take long to farm. You actually get like that just doing the story and the main missions, and then going back maybe to one mission to get a little bit of material. So you don't need a crazy amount to make this gun fully capable of handling the bosses. And I can solo the bosses on hard on own, besides the one you gotta shoot all the things down. Not that they even let you do that one private. You gotta do that one in co-op. So This can handle all the endgame content simply without even having to farm additional materials if you use your max capacity up and your module capacity. If you use them on this gun, then you're set. And that's my favorite weapon for Ajax and how I build my Ajax. Just want to note a couple of things and stress on them. One being shield is not that important. Now, there might be a class that somehow benefits from high shield. Ajax is not one. I definitely noticed that higher HP is much easier to increase, especially with the mods, than shield is. So, because we can get HP super high, we're just going to go and focus on getting the HP up. We do not really care at all about shield. Honestly, if we could get this number, say 2,000 up more, and have this at 0, that would be absolutely fine. Fuck shield, get high health. Another thing is going crazy on the defense is not going to do you that much good. There is diminished returns. So ideally you kind of want somewhere 50k higher. So you want like 50k plus. But honestly, going above 75k is really kind of almost pointless. So somewhere between like 50 and 75k, 50k plus is really where you're getting your bang for your buck on defense. Then your skill power, I mean, honestly, all you really need is a decent one right over here. Like, you're going to have maybe the one mod that I run in my Descendent module for the power increase. But other than that, like, you really don't need too much. Like, we just occasionally use the shield. Our stomp clears out the ads for the most part, and we do mild damage with that, honestly, compared to the Tamer. Like, the amount of time it takes for the animation to go through, like, if we're only hitting a single target, we will do more damage with our machine gun than our skills. So, I mean, honestly, he's best suited as a tank that just moves from spot to spot, mows the enemies down, occasionally charges in and blows shit up when there's a group, and then just goes right back to mowing them down on the machine gun. Like, that's how I've played my Ajax the entire time, and it's wrecked this game. There's nothing really this game is thrown at this playstyle for this character that really gave a challenge. Definitely is a really strong way to build your Ajax. And just to show you right here, like, that shield, pointless. I didn't really min-max the character as you can see. That's just extra health. As far as the mod set goes, like, the one that gives extra ammo or extra attack power is fine. I didn't go all out. I was fighting a chill boss. That's why I had the two chill resistances. But just make sure your health is as high as possible. Honestly, 15, 20k. There's no downside to having your max HP be as high as the sky. That's fine. Like I said, shield don't matter. Defense 50 to 75k. Firearm attack as high as possible. Skill power, honestly, right around here for endgame seems mint. Like, if you can get like 1500 plus on your skill power, I think that's more than fine. And then just put like an all-out resistance once you really get going. And honestly, 195 on the MP is more than fine. So this is just one way you can build your Ajax that really wrecks the game. Maybe they'll come out with something challenging in the DLC, or they'll nerf Ajax. I don't really know how powerful the other Descendants are, but I'll know that Ajax with this build right here does make the game, like, just feels like you're playing on very easy 90% of the time. If you got any skill in the game whatsoever, it's a tank build that you really just don't go down much at all. You be reviving so many people, but you almost never go down, and you can do the same damage pretty much. So I guess they shine it. I just never played them, but this is how you do your Ajax. Like, this is one way you can definitely build him up where he wrecks the game. If you liked the video, leave a like, comment, share. It helps others find the video. I hope this helped.